Hello everyone and welcome to a special treat for you, for me, for anyone who believes. It is RollerCoaster Tycoon World. Now, the reason I'm playing this is because there's been a massive backlash about this game. And when I say massive, I mean massive. Like, this game is just like a piece of shit in people's eyes. Now, given this is why right here, early access. It's not even like fully released yet, okay? They're letting people play it as it's progressing because people want to play it. And the way they're doing it is instead of just having, a select group of game testers to figure everything out, they're letting the world do it. And they're getting feedback from everybody. And they're trying to see, what exactly is wrong or what needs to be added. And I feel like that's going to be a way better way of tackling this than, say, just having a small group of testers that only have, a certain amount of time to get it done. So it's going to be broken. But whatever. Sorry, I was just messing around with that. Having loads and loads of fun. Anyway. So it was having a lot of trouble. Okay, so far, I have a pretty beefed up PC. And it runs this well until you make your part big. Then everything kind of turns shitty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this down to medium, I guess is the lowest I can frickin' go. Oh, I crashed the game. It's not that hard to crash this game. I've crashed it multiple times just by trying to delete a coaster. So it's not hard. Just so you know. Okay. Okay, now I can set it to low. And crash it again. Here at RollerCoaster Tycoon, we like to crash. Here at RollerCoaster Tycoon, we like to crash. Wait for the program to respond. And let's pray that it does. Meanwhile, there we go. While it does that, I'm gonna shamelessly whore myself out. So don't mind me. Again, this is live stream mode, so it's gonna have a lot of this crap. Okay. So we're gonna go in. Okay, after I shamelessly hoard myself out. And we'll post in there. The controller's trying to fall and make a lot of fucking ruckus, so we're gonna move that. And it fell anyway. Okay. Okay. So, here's how it's gonna go. So, I'm gonna resume my save file. I played this a little earlier today. I probably put in about 2 hours. 2 or 3 hours, maybe. Just trying to get a feel for the game. Building things, getting a feel for the controls, the camera. And I gotta say, a lot of it's kind of wonky. The more you get used to it, the easier this game becomes, but I'm still not 100% used to it. Also, like I said, this game has a tendency to fucking... The frame rates just plummet. If you look at the top right on my screen, you'll see how much frames I'm getting a second. I set it to the lowest graphical settings, so I'm hoping the game still looks somewhat okay looking. But before, on its decent settings that I had it on, it looked pretty good. It had a little bumps here and there. The people don't really look that great, which you'll see if this game didn't crash. Okay. So, there's 3 parks so far in this game. Each park has a set of objectives. Once you beat all 3 objectives, you raise up to a next rank, and then that rank goes into another system. So, I have to reach a park value of 50,000 till I get the next one, and so on and so forth. Look, cars are piling in. People are coming to my park. It's also December of year 4. Like I said, I've been playing this for a while. Days go by super fast. I wish there was a way to slow it down, unfortunately. There's not much I can do. I can lock the time of day, but I'm not gonna. So I have to reach park value of 50,000, which I'm 59% the way there. I gotta build more crap. I don't need tutorials. So here's what I've built so far. I put a lot of basic rides in, and then I built 2 of my own coasters using the new freeform build mechanic. Now from up this high, the peeps kind of glitch out and they're like really pixelated, but the more you go down, as my frame rate just plummets, they actually move, and they're kind of like doing their own thing. And again, I apologize for the frame rates. I have almost 2,000 people in my park. I don't think the game knows how to handle it. Majority of these people are exhausted or injured. Like, I have medical, like, people get hurt. Like, legit hurt. And there's medical facilities, which I don't know if that's where they go in to get better and they're just stupid, or if, like, people come out and rescue them. You also have your janitorial buildings and all that. All that fun stuff. So if you haven't seen anything about this game yet or watched any review, that's how this game works. The original RollerCoaster Tycoons was you had to like purchase mechanics, or that guy right there sliding. You see in this? He's the devil. You pretty much purchase them and you plop them down, and they would just constantly go around. This is more towards if you've ever played. Why are they sliding? Oh, no, she's walking. I guess I was too far up. This is more towards other simulators. Like, for instance, anyone that's played, the Jurassic Park one, or I think some of the zoo ones, I think have it. I'm not 100% sure. But instead of having people just clicked and thrown in, you have stations now. So you have to have, like, you have to have a mechanic station, and you have to have a janitor station, you have an entertainment station. There's no security, not yet anyway. And there's 3 levels, which if you go into the buildings, I will show you. So we'll go to staff. So there's 2 levels. I'm sorry, I lied. I must be thinking of other stuff. So there's 2 levels. So when you first start off in the scenario, you start with only the small stalls, which can have up to 3 staff members per building. And the more objectives you beat, you unlock the bigger buildings. Since I did like 3 objectives, well, 6 if you count, because you have to do 3 to beat 1 objective, or 3 to beat a scenario, I guess you could call it. So I've done 2 or 3 scenarios beaten already. So I unlocked the large buildings, which I have just been like throwing down and trying to get rid of some of the small ones, which is kind of hard when you've already made pathways to your rides and stuff, and it's like a pain in the ass to delete things in this because it's messed up. The slide is smoking. Another thing is mechanics are still retarded, and they will like not go where you want them to go. I've had numerous problems where like something was broken down for like a year straight, like in-game year straight, because the mechanics were stupid. I literally have like 5 or 6 mechanic stations. I also have like 1,000,000 janitor stations, and people will just blast it all over the ground, and then I can't even do anything about it because like one of the other biggest problems. Oh, it's the ship. One of the other biggest problems is that you can't pick people up. Oh shit, wrong button. As you can see right here, everybody's sick. and they're just going to start puking. It's like a mass vomit thing. I should probably throw some benches down there. Maybe that'll help them out. God, this game does not like to run when you have a fully built park. I can't put it on curves, apparently. That's a bummer. I can't put me on the ramps. So I'll just have to put some there. They also don't like to use trash cans. God, I don't know why this game's running so laggy. It's like I have too much in my park and it can't handle it. I kind of want to like shut the park down and just reopen it so there's not as many people, so it's not as chaotic. But I've been slowly expanding. So in order to beat the last scenario objective thing, is I had to purchase a second plot of land. So it's the same as the other ones where you can buy extra land. You just don't buy small chunks. You buy like a big square. So this one there's like 9 in total. So you get like the 2 here, the 2 there, and the 2 up top. And then like the more you buy, the more expensive they are. So I bought a second plot of land here to expand these. And I was thinking of making a third roller coaster, but the way this is running, I'm fairly scared that like it's just gonna turn to pure shit. But so far the park layout is pretty basic. It's you walk into the park, you got basics, you know, kind of kiddie rides. You got your foods, your bathrooms, your information, all your other stuff. You go towards the middle, you get a somewhat intense ride, and then you have 2 roller coasters on the sides here. And then if you go to the right, we have 1 semi-intense ride, because I didn't really have space. And then over to the left, where the park's been starting to expand, I have a new ride which was just released today, actually, in a patch. This thing, which, whatever. A few other intense rides, and then the notorious that thing. And then this is the new tower ride. You can't... I'm a little disappointed because you can't choose how tall it is. It's a preset tower. So you can't, you know, make it 5,000 feet tall and make people plummet to their death. But at least it's cool. I mean, it's very lit up. It's exciting. They also just dropped extremely fast because there's no speed mechanic in this because everyone acts like they're going as fast as the time's going. I have the old classic haunted house. What I did was I made a pathway because I messed up and I realized the entrance was on this side, not that one. I was like, oh crap. So I took a bunch of trees and I threw it down, so it's like you're kind of going through a spooky forest before getting to the house. Again, not the greatest when it comes to scenery making, but I figured out what the hell. I don't really care. So I have enough room here where I could probably split off and start building something else. Before we go to that, so the first coaster I made was this thing, which is a hyper coaster, which I thought, oh, you know, that's going to be like, you know, the typical 2-seater big tall rides, like, you know, all that other stuff. But no, it's like this 4-seater like corkscrew loop thing that you can make. I was like, oh, well, that's not what I wanted, but it did anyway. Yeah, I'm not surprised it can't handle 720p. It's also, this game's laggy as hell. Super Flyer 2 still broken down. I lost a lot of people. I lost about 400. So this was my first actual, like, real physical attempt at making a coaster out of the new freeform system. And it's hard because the camera's broken. So a lot of the times when you're trying to make stuff straight, it's turned. So if you look at my incline, you can see here that it's bent. You go up at kind of like a bent angle. And then I tried to make a nice steep drop that would zoom out or, you know, flatten out. And it's hard as well, too, because I wanted to have a nice steep drop, but I wanted to make it so that when you come down, it's a lot longer. Like, you're not going into a steep bend and breaking your neck from all the G-forces. I was hoping I could get it to like a more realistic approach to where it smooths out way earlier and then go up the hill. Unfortunately, it's like really, you got to spend a lot of time. And quite frankly, I didn't have the patience because I was getting yelled at every 2 seconds about the peeps being bored. So I made the first drop, which is massive. This is like a super drop. Up a hill, and I had to put some brakes in because if I didn't put those brakes in, actually the train would get launched off over here. I had to slow it down to a part. So you go up this little hill, and then you go down. As you can see, it's turned a little bit. And then I tried to make a banked turn, like you know how some of the hypercoasters have it, where you do the high-speed banked turn. They have presets one for it, but they are really, really big. Like I didn't have the space to do it as we go on into nighttime. So I tried to make my own. And so I made a little turn thing, and then I used the freeform thing to try to bend the rails to try to make it banked and go up and then down. But unfortunately, it's really hard because it gets really, really picky and it likes to break itself. So it's not, it's like super wonky looking. And so far we'll see where the train goes through it. This near vertical drop. Doesn't look as bad when you're riding it, but unfortunately I'm not going to be able to ride it. As you can see, they almost go to a complete stop on that hill because of those brakes, because the braking system's kind of broken too. So they go through it, and then my second flaw was, okay, I'm going to make a second hill, which I didn't notice this till after production in like looking at it, but look how steep this drop is. You go up this nice little bend up and over here, and you smooth out, and then it's just plummet. Like so steep to like such a steep stop. Like that's gonna break your neck. But they love it. They're like, oh yeah, whatever. But I was like, oh crap. Like even if you look at it from another angle, like that's so steep. Like oh my god. But then after that, I kind of was like, oh crap, whatever. So I put it in. So this is the pre-made bank turn. This is the one that's in there that they give you, which starts here and then it ends there. So you literally need a lot of space to get it because it's not just the bank turn part, which I was hoping it would be, where it could go, you know, corner to corner. Like you have to have at least a couple, like what, 50, 60 feet of flat track with it. So you have to make sure you have the space. But it's a lot better looking. It's an actual banked. It's an overbanked turn, gives you that nice proper G-force. And then it settles down back under, and then I was like, alright, well, I'm getting kind of lazy here, so I turn it back around. We brought it up and trying to get it back to the station properly without braking, which if you look right here, that's severely banked. That's almost completely, if not completely sideways on that turn. Into some brake systems, which are broken, which I'll get into in a minute, and then into the station. So there's two kind of brakes for roller coasters. There's the friction brakes, which you see a lot in things where it's the basic brake system, and then you have the block brake station brakes, where it's this friction brakes with the wheels to get it to roll after a thing. Apparently I got an achievement. I don't know what for. Maybe because I got full happiness out of nowhere. But what happens is these things are strong as hell. Like even if you set it to its lowest brake setting, it'll stop that thing in the drop of a hat. Like it's so frustrating. And then if it stops it and it crashes. It's like failure because it won't release. These things do not release your car, which is very frustrating. It's kind of like, okay, well. And then these things aren't strong enough. So you need to have at least a half mile at least to stop the train. And even if it does stop it, half the time if it does stop it, it'll refuse to let it roll again. And then it just breaks even more. And it's like, ugh, it needs to be fixed. So that's a gist of how that was. That was my first actual build. Is it broken? Or no, I actually accidentally closed it by touching it, I guess. I don't frickin' know. Anyway, it's open now, so I can go back to having fun. The only thing I like, too, is, like, the queue systems for the roller coasters are really awesome, because it's, like, the most... It's, like, semi-realistic to a queue system, where you go up and there's the bars, you wait and you get in. The only thing I think they should fix is that people do not wait here. People still wait here. They go in, they run through, and they get in. It should be they should let, like, 4 people in each spot, while the rest wait here, like in real life. And then they stand here and they wait for the train to come in. The door opens, they get in, and then the next group comes in. But they all wait here, and then they just run in. So it's like, well, it kind of makes it pointless for the gates. They should just gotten rid of them and had them come in if they're going to wait in this little lobby over here. I would have loved to see the peeps come in and just seeing like a line standing waiting to get on the train versus just sitting over here acting like a dumbass. Otherwise, I like the station. I like that it's got the actual, supports on both sides and all that, and it's got an operator. I think it's really neat. This is the swinging ship. I had to have a water theme with it because it has to be massive. I would have rather done without the water. I think this is a huge waste of space. I would have rather just had the basic ship and chosen to make my own scenery for it. Also, I know I said it before, but things move really quickly in this, like unrealistically fast. Like it goes through its cycle super quickly, and I would like them to slow it down to a more realistic tone, because that's what the coasters go by, is a realistic speed. So I would like to see the thrill rides move at what the realistic speed of that ride would be. And what I mean by that is like, the whole start up and switch down, to where it takes a while for that thing to build up speed because it's massive, it's heavy. Versus this where it's like just boom, it's on like moon gravity or something. The same with the people on the slides. That, like, I'll show you this. They jet down at like 100 miles an hour. People are crazy. Miss, you didn't pick that trash up. So we'll see if we can watch them go down. Which, are they waiting for two people, or are they just gonna go? Because it's kind of stupid. Oh, that guy's broke his neck. Oh, no, it's two people. So they're gonna get ready, and then they go down breakneck speed. Like, that guy hauled ass. Also, the peeps like to vanish. Especially on roller coasters. They will not stay in the train. They will teleport underneath the tracks, through the tracks, everywhere. Ooh, that's broken down. What the hell? So they're continuously being teleported and grabbed because of some odd reason. Oh great, and that broke down. Everything's breaking down. Will you tell me why you're broken down? No, you will not. Reliability crap. Crazy Bugs makes me feel sick. I don't know why it's broken. Oh, they're freaking out. Well, I'm sorry, but my mechanics don't like to do their jobs, so you're gonna probably be there a while. Super Flyer 2 is still broken down. Alright, we gotta do something about this. So let's find a new spot and put some more mechanics down, because they're not doing their job. Alright, so I need to find a new spot. So I'm thinking maybe get rid of that and put in a big mechanic. Or maybe get rid of the hospital. Because I got enough janitors, I could probably move more around. Because I think I need more mechanics, because they're just flat out stupid. I could be wrong. Or I could just say screw it, not think about it. So my other coaster, which you saw before, this is Crazy Bugs. This was my second. This is the floorless coaster. So the way I designed this one was I wanted it to come out of the station and do the typical, go around the side. So right off the bat, I lowered it a little bit using the freeform so that it would like slowly get that incline, so it's like just barely going down to give it that momentum to go around before getting to the incline, which is where they are, and they're severely angry. And then it's got that typical, floorless steep incline, because most of them do. And then it gets rounded off, and then I tried to go for a nice drop, but realized I was out of room. So I wanted to go for a curved drop. I wanted to curve around into a loop or whatever. Unfortunately, the freeform was like, nope, ain't gonna do that. So this is the best I could get out of it, which I think is fairly good. I think this is a good turn drop for what I had to work with, because this thing was like pissing me off. I think that was nice. It's smooth, it's not too jagged, it won't break your neck, except for maybe this. So you go through the drop, And then you kind of go up a little baby hill, and then I realized I was out of space because of this crap. So instead of a loop, I put in the butterfly corkscrew thing, which has no supports because it's hanging over everything. So this is solely being supported by this one pillar. All right, this is pissing me off. Where the fuck is everybody? They're legit rip shit. They're mad. That's a janitor stall? Maybe I should replace that with something. Alright. I would say get rid of this and put some stuff in, but that's kind of a hot seller. I mean, look at the line. It's packed. The ship could do, maybe. The one thing I hate, too, is I can't get rid of this. I would love to delete a lot of this path and so I could put other stuff in. Okay, that's fixed. So where's my worker? That's a janitor. Like, legit, where are my fucking mechanics? What is wrong with you? Hunger's at 100. They're dead. They dislike Asian cuisine. What a bitch. What are your thoughts? Your name is Ying Ting M. You're Asian and you dislike Asian cuisine? What's wrong with you? Nausea tolerance 2, huh? Favorite ride spinner 1. And I lost her. Oh, so I'm a bit of a... I'm at a standstill here because I don't know where my mechanic is. And I don't really have space to build one, except for way over here, which is going to take them 9 years to get there. Which I already have a big one. Well, they're just going to have to suffer. Anyway, we'll just pretend they don't exist. So after you do your little butterfly thing, which I had to put boosters in, because this drop wasn't large enough to, because this is actually taller than the first drop. So you go through that, and then you go through, and then I realized I had to put a little bit more boosters in, because if you do more than that, even on the lowest setting, it skyrockets it to 200 miles an hour. So you have to be really, really touchy with your booster pads, because if you have more than like 2 feet of it, you're going 200. I'm not even joking. So I put a little extra in there to give it a little kick as it's coming down, and then it goes into this really large loop, which I didn't realize was as big as it was till after I built it. And then you go up and through, and then I decided I wanted to try to intertwine the coasters, so I put in a double corkscrew through the white one, which my original plan was going through this because it would look cooler, but it just went over the under the hill and then through over here. And then I ran out of space, and I was like, crap. So I did this little move of breaking your neck through this bank turn at like 45. So you turn immediately, and then to ease the pain of your neck being broken, I kind of banked it down so it's like a somewhat sloped turn, which is completely fine if you're going at decent speed. But this right here, I tried my best to smooth it out, but this rail is just destroyed. Like, so you're gonna die if you haven't died already. So then you go over there and you go back up. I figured I'd throw a little bunny hill in, and then after doing that, I kind of got a little discouraged because I was like, shit, I'm running out of space and money at the time. I had like no money. So you kind of go over the little hill, and then you turn around into the station, which I tried adding brakes on here, like on the hill or even on the top. But like I said, the brakes are so sensitive that I just wanted to add a little stop brakes and then add a little at the end so the train could stop so I could have 2 trains. But it wouldn't even do it. So I gave up, and I was like, screw it. They can do 45, 50 miles an hour into the station. I don't care. They are flat out pissed. Alright, I gotta try to fix this. This isn't right. Can I squeeze one in here? Of course I can't. Worry, guys, I'm trying real hard. Of course I can't fit it there. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, maybe if I put it here, just put the path around. Nope. Oh yeah, there was no way in hell I was ever going to get through that. Well, that was a failed attempt, so now I gotta delete it. Alright, what the hell am I gonna do? Maybe if I get rid of the janitor, because they're really not doing crap. Apparently all my mechanics died. Janitor heaven up in here, look at them all. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this information kiosk. Because people don't need to learn. I'm gonna see if I can't fit a big building. Super janitor. Boom! Okay. Not super janitor, super mechanic. I'm sorry. And of course it won't link. Won't link. Won't link. Yeah, also you can't right click to delete paths. You have to individually go to the delete button, which is frustrating as hell. Let's get rid of that. People are complaining the park's very crowded. Well, they can go fucking suck an egg. There we go. That's built, so now I can set this to 10 new mechanics, open it up, and none are coming out of the building. Someone's really, really unhappy. So the mechanic's broken, I guess. Like, I can't have mechanics coming. There's a kid throwing a temper tantrum. Oh, now they came out. Where'd they go? They showed up for like a split second. Oh, even this coaster's broken. They're all dying. Good. But it's funny because it doesn't even say it's broken. Maybe it's not broken. Get out of here. So what if I stop and reopen them? Will it start working again? Was it just stupid and broke? Now everyone's going to be really pissed off, but I don't care. That's broken again. I don't know how a swinging ride can break that much. Oh, this just broke down. Chris is playing the hell out of Fallout 4. I don't know how this can break down either. It's a frickin' haunted house. Either way, so that's my park. Not much too crazy about it. Like I said, the more you have in it, the more it slows the hell down. So that's just a gist of what I was doing. Oh, let's watch it go down the hill. Oh my god. And that frame rate. That frame rate. So that was just me and my basic idea. I don't know how well you thought it was. I honestly think it's very spaced out and jolted, and I'm not too happy about it. I think I could have done a lot better. But I was kind of rushed and confused about what I was doing. Not to mention making pathways sucks. So we're going to go try to build a coaster so I can show you how frustrating it is. I'm going to go play sandbox mode where it's fresh. So these are the 3 maps you get. Frolicking Forest, which is the one I was just on. Capering Canyon and the island. Which the island and the thing sounded are almost the same. So let's go to Canyon, because I haven't been to this one yet. Flatland. Oh, yeah, I want a flatland, actually. So let's go build a coaster. And see how bad it is. I really hope that they improve this game because I want to like it. And I do like it. I'm having a lot of fun with it, but sometimes it's kind of just meh. Especially the maps. Like, each map is the same, which I guess is I can't complain about because that's what it was kind of like in the other ones. Except not really. They were actually different areas. This one is just a desert now, but it's got the same highway system that goes into it. Which somehow both highways go the same direction. I'm not going to bother with it. And then I get this nice green pathway for some reason. Entry price. Whatever, I don't even give a shit. Let's put a baby ride down. How about this? Or not. Jeez, it took forever to load in. Our very first roller coaster. Now, the one thing I do like about this game is you can put it at any angle you want as long as it fits. So, like, you can, like, make some cool stuff. So, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to smack this thing in the corner. Come on. It's as close to the corner as I could get. Congratulations, you bought your first junior ride. Alright, so now we gotta make a path to it. Actually, let's try to make the curved path. Boom, a little bit of curve to it. Nice. There's someone levitating. And then we'll make our cue. Let's do up. And then, you know, we'll go this way, then down. And for fun's sake, we'll make it a zigzag. And then there we go. Huge waste of space. And then we'll open it up, because why not? So I want to see Baby Ride in action. Is the whole thing on a chain? Or is it just a chain there all the way up and then it goes through a little hill? Up and around through this barn. It looks like it actually explodes. That'd be cool to see. If this place actually has someone go to it, looks like this person don't give a crap. Tiara O. No Tiara O, you can go to hell. Oh, here we go, our first competitor. Come on, baby, go to that ride. Oh, he is totally going Cedric F. He's going for it. He's going for broke. Oh, he's a little mohawk kid, never mind. Oh, he's trying to escape the park. Oh, never mind, no one wants to ride the kiddie ride, so we gotta do something else. Mega bathroom. Mega a bathroom. Oh, come on, why can't I put it there? We're gonna make them walk to the bathroom. Because we're dicks. Also, the one thing I hate too is you can't just auto-connect it by placing it down. You have to make a pathway to it. That's frustrating. Not cool. Also, I wish stuff like that would auto-open, because why would you close a bathroom? Oh, people are going. Oh, it already went. Son of a bitch. Oh, it's going again. What the hell was that? Oh my god. Your park is very dark. You go to hell and die. Oh, it's going again. Let's ride it. What happened? Oh, I guess it stopped? We'll wait for it to start again and jump ride it. How many times is this thing gonna freaking go around? Jesus Christ. Okay. Number of cycles 4. No, we're gonna lower that to 3. Thank you very much. It's a little long. You get into that station, you like it. Because we're riding in the front. Oh god, it's the Mohawk kid. Alright. Let's see if this actually works or if it breaks. They're already glitching out pretty bad. She's got some skin disease. You ready, people? Put your hands up. My hands are in the air. Oh, what's happened? Get chug a chug. Woo! I don't know what happened, but we broke the hell out of it. Oh, Lord Almighty. Yeah, no. So you can't play that, I guess. They're just getting off? They already got off the ride? They didn't even go the 3 cycles, so what's the point? Oh, there's people on it. Never mind. I don't know. I don't know, man. This is messed up. Again, early access. Okay, so this is all the coasters they have in the game so far. You have your hyper coaster, your wooden coaster, your stand-up, your dive. I don't know what the fuck dive means. Your floorless coaster, your flying, your inverted, your accelerator, wing, spinning, and then you can get blueprints off of the store. So let's do this dive coaster. I'm curious to what the hell that means. There's no diving in that. Half these don't even have vertical drops. This is bullshit. The only one that did was this one. So let's make a pre-made and see what the hell this dive is all about. It's looking like it's just a flat-out free, like a straight drop coaster. Oh, okay, it's one of these things. I know what it is now. I can't remember what they called them in the original RollerCoaster Tycoons. They weren't called dive coasters, I'll tell you that right now. They were called steel drop, I think. Actually, in fact, I think that's what they were called, steel drop coasters. There wasn't even a brake system to hold them there. And then it's just a lot of unbanked turns and nonsense and another, like, thing. My park value has reached something. Well, guess what? I'm deleting it because I don't fucking want it. I don't want this filth. Get it out of here. Okay, so dive coasters suck. But wooden. You think we have the skills to make a good wooden coaster? Let's find out. Okay, so our station's massive. Alright, so let's put this... How about like an angle over here? Am I going the right way? I think I need to spin it. No. Whoopsie date. Actually, I guess we'll make that work. So in freeform mode, the coaster kind of bends to your will when it comes, excuse me, to your mouse. So depending on where your camera is, and where your camera is and where your camera is, it's all a matter of where it goes. So if we even it out to like there, get it just on the thing. So now you come out, and then it's flat, because for some reason this won't lower. How about that? There we go. So you come out, and then you get to here. Shit, no, don't touch that. Okay, so now I want to make my incline, so we'll go to about here. And we'll raise it. And as you can see, there's our incline. 62 feet. That's a good height, I guess. Why is it bending? It should be flat with the frickin'... Oh my god. Well, here we go. It's broken. So now... Well, I gotta change the camera. Let's make this thing 85. 85 sounds like a good one. So I want to make this like an actual incline. So that would go kind of like that, where it's kind of steep, not steep. That looks like a decent incline for a hill. Except I kind of wanted to sharpen this up. Because it doesn't, in real life, it doesn't just slowly go to flat. It's just like, ugh. And it broke my fucking thing. And this is where it breaks, because it changes your mouse. Okay, I gotta figure this out. It won't let me move forward anymore. Ah, fuck it. Alright, so now we'll add our next part to the coaster, which will be the drop. Which I can't get to the side here because it's a pain in my ass. So we'll do, how about that? So now I'm going to change my camera and pray it doesn't break. So we're going to shift down. How about that? That looks like a good hill. And then I'm going to just do a little, come on. Straight. Why is it bending? And then we're going to go up. We start at 80 something, so we'll go up to 60. Into a helix. Oh god. That thing is massive. Well, I guess I ain't doing that. Why would you have something that big? Also, the mouse is like broken really bad right now. So we're gonna have it go, I guess, here. We're gonna go down, and then I'm gonna press 2. And we're gonna bank it. So we're gonna go down. Yeah, I know my park's very dark. We're gonna bank it down, and then it's gonna shatter. So we're gonna undo the banking. Oh, we're gonna zoom out by accident, so we're gonna undo the banking. Yeah, let's just break people's necks. Then we're gonna go up. No, 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 no. We'll have none of that. Break people's necks, because we're gonna have tons of speed coming down from that thing. And then have our massive helix of death. Actually, let's see what's going on with this thing so far. That's a nice sized train. Let's just make... Oh, I didn't even put a chain left on. Silly me. Okay, so I gotta click this part of the track. Actually, I have to go to mechanisms. Click this part. It's selected. Chain lift. To select this part. Chain lift. Okay. Chain speed. I want this fucker slow. Okay, now I can test it. Whoops. Let's make sure this bad boy's doing good. It's probably gonna wreck real bad. Sorry about that. Nice little slow chain lift, which is what I like about a coaster. Get that anticipation going. I really hate how it bent there, just because I want to do a little straightaway. It just curved because it follows your mouse. Goes through a little jiggle, you go up nice and smooth. It comes down around the turn there. Break your neck into this bank when that goes up, and then off it goes into death. Alright, so far so good. Our coaster's going fairly smoothly. As you can see, its speed around here is fairly good. Just exploded violently. Alright. We'll go back to making our thing, which I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. So let's go ahead. Oh god. I hate that shit. And no. Turn it the other way. And break the crap out of it. Oh my god. So those are the other things you can do. Well, there goes that. That's exciting. That was a plate that fell. Which I don't know how it fell because it was nowhere near the edge. Ghosts. So you can do pitch and yaw, which totally breaks the thing. So what if we do 4? Really break it some more. Out of limits. Out of limits, my ass. Look at this. I can turn it upside down. That is a broken coaster. Let's throw it in. It looks cool. They're dead. Alright, so I gotta put this thing back to normal. Which I don't know what normal was. $90? I'm gonna guess 90. I'm gonna guess 90 is normal for that. Maybe, maybe not. We're at a 45. No, that's not right. We're already full bent, huh? I don't know. I'm lazy. So let's autocomplete the track. Boom. Look at that breakneck. So let's test it. I have to go clean up this plate that shattered into a billion pieces. So far we're getting some steady framerage. We go down. This is the most boring coaster in the world. Again, curved incline, because you can never have anything straight, which is frustrating. They need to fix that. Everything has to be bent. Someone freaked out. Also, look, I'm already at the top of the incline, and there's like so much more I have to go to because this thing's like not... You can't steepen it. I might as well do the pre-made track builder part and make the incline and then like do the rest after because it's just crap. And then by the time we get to the full drop, we're already at the bottom of the hill, and we go up over here, down my bank little turn, break our necks here, ugh. Going through here, then we really break our necks to this semi-banked, break our necks there, we go through here, probably throw a little breakage there into the station. And there we have it. Your typical crap coaster. People are complaining your park's too crowded. So what's our rating system? Excitement 2.6, medium. Intensity 4.1, medium. Nausea, medium. Safety, extreme. This is safe. You will never, ever, 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 ever die on this thing. Apparently. So they say. That's what they said about a lot of things. So that's a gist of it. I really don't want to get too much into it because at the moment I kind of got discouraged. And I have a gold plate to pick up because it shattered and exploded everywhere. The scenery is the same, if not a little less than the other games, where you get your typical trees. Oh, this game's going to really crash. It cannot run well when it comes to other things. So you can throw them in, make it look like you're flying through a forest, I guess. Let's put some big trees here. Yeah, get in there. I want them to scrape the branches. I wonder how cool that looks to go through there now. Oh my god. Let's put something there to make it so they have to turn. What if we put like a fountain? Nope. Nope. What if we put this? No. That won't fit. What the hell is this? Well, here we go. We can actually... Oh, that's actually pretty cool. So set that up. Can we get this to match that? Of course we can. There we go. So now you're like, oh crap. Whoops. Let's get rid of that. You're like flying through, you're like, oh crap, a windmill. And you like pile in, you got these little scenery houses that suck. You got this crappy hill, this crappy drop, this crappy everything. This game has a lot of potential. I know I've said it a lot, but it does. I really want to get into it, but this is... The fact that there's a lot of problems, like... Honestly, I had more fun making my map doing the small rides and stuff. Because to me, the coaster building is kind of a headache when you think about it. Because it doesn't work to the exact point that you want it to work. So it gets frustrating because you end up spending hours building just the coaster, and you end up devoting too much time to it, and the rest of your part kind of starts to die out because there's issues you need to take care of, but at the time you can't focus on them because you're too busy trying to perfect the coaster, and God forbid you move your camera to go work on something else, you're going to lose that exact pinpoint location that you want for that thing, and then it's going to turn out crooked, or it's going to bend, and it's just going to be pure crap. So if they could fix the camera perspective of it, it'd be nice. Or there's probably other things that would work, but whatever. You have the grid for grid snapping, or like it just has the grid, which kind of helps out. Or there's just like regular snap, or I guess it's supposed to make it smoother or whatever. But I've tried with it as well, and I couldn't see a difference. So who knows? Who knows? I have 200 people in my park, and the only operating ride is this thing. 200 people are here to ride this. Let it be known that you can make a killing. Just have one kiddie ride in a bathroom, and boom, instant sales. That's crazy. Anyway, so that's about it. I guess I'm not gonna get that far into it. I kind of got discouraged. Mainly because a lot of these, it's like, okay, well, why? Well, let's throw this in and see what the hell it does. If it'll load. I should just make a throw park, like, just have throw rides everywhere. I want to ride you. Of course, it's not going to do shite. So now I gotta make a path. Guess they're throwing up. There we go. Done as bacon. Now, okay, so I don't think this thing actually flips because it's got a lid on it. It's not going to flip its lid, so I'm curious to how this thing swings because it looks like it would invert the way these are, but I don't know. Well, I guess I should build my path to this. Too bad I can't because it's on that side. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, goodbye, Coaster. It was nice knowing you. I want to see what this thing does. Wow, I can't believe that thing exploded. Oh, they both go at the same time. Nice. Well, this thing looks like it's actually moving at a regular rate. Really? That's how high it goes? Doesn't go any higher? It's not that exciting. That's not that exciting. Alright. We need some more thrills. We need thrills and chills here. What's thrilling and chilling? Not that. Orbit spin's not thrilling and chilling. That's not. Maybe that? The good old rockets? Or this thing? So the exit goes here. Boom, bang, bong. It's like, nope, it's curved. You can't touch that shit. There we go. Yeah, whatever. I'll make it small. I don't give a crap. High, medium, extreme. So you got some interstellar crap going on down there. And here it's like just spinning. So it looks like this spins and it probably flips once it gets high enough, and then it'll raise and it looks like it'll probably spin here like a basic fair ride. Now if only I could get some people to ride it. Oh, here we go, Mohawk guy frolicking along. Jeez Louise. Come on now. People are hungry. I'm anarchy, but I'm skipping. This guy needs to be burned alive. You, sir, need to be burned alive. Got the Asian couple coming in. You got a little bit of everybody. Oh, sorry, little girl, your seat was taken. I'm gonna go get my fucking face grinded off. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that goes up a lot higher than I thought it did. Holy crap. Okay, it is spinning. So that is confirmed. It's spinning there and spinning there. This thing goes straight up. Holy crap. And you like die. So that's going at a normal speed, I guess you could say. There's no real point for this. Or that, if you're not going to see it while you're riding, because you're way up there. I wonder if I can hear them throwing up. No, they're pretty quiet. They're pretty quiet. How long does this thing go for? This is a long-running freaking thing. Tell me. Number of cycles, 7? Let's bring that down to 5. Oh, it's flipping while it's going down. Oh, Jesus. Oh, he died. Did you see that? He went like full retard, hands on the chest. Where is he? Oh, he's fine now. Oh, he's walking gangster. I gotta throw up. Oh, she's the one that's hurt. Oh god, I broke my neck. It had a high safety rating. Are you telling me you're freaking dead? Why does it have the claw thing if I can't pick them up? Peep camera. Obviously does not work. All right, I got one more in me before we go. Let's see what the family rides are. Observation tower, circus, a thing, bucking bull, silly swings. That's not a family ride. Some motion, haunted house, Ferris wheel. Well, it is RollerCoaster Tycoon, and it wouldn't be good without a Ferris wheel. So let's see how this fabulous-looking thing runs. Whoops. Let's turn the camera. So where do you get on and off? You get on and off there, huh? So we'll put this here. That'll be nice. Let's get a path going. So we'll go, whoa, my jeez. There's someone screaming bloody murder. Boom, done. Okay, it's open for business. Open. I'm feeling so generous, I'll make it 25 cents to ride. Payment on these grounded. Well, peeps are going to complain when this thing falls off its axle and kills everybody. Does it light up on both sides? It does. That's pretty neat. Love to see this thing at night. Now we just gotta wait for everyone to run to it so it starts moving. Wonder what happens if I get in it. Let's get in it. Nothing very exciting. It's actually an enclosed thing, so you don't get much out of it, but we'll go ahead and ride it. Why not? You piece of trash. Okay. Here we go. Oh my god. So this is open, apparently. There's no glass here, it's just like, oh. Or maybe the camera just breaks so there's no glass. I don't know. What a great view, honey, of those blocky mountains. We're at the top. Don't see anything exciting, so we could see the other part of the park. As we come down, oh man, we're real high now. People are freaking out over there. They come swooping in. Whoosh. No one wants to ride this. Peeps are recommending my park to friends. 200, we gain an extra 100 people. Oh my god. If that thing malfunctioned and dropped, that'd be awesome. Still the go-to ride, this thing. It's got the most people. Well, the Ferris wheel gets my approval because that's running fairly smoothly without any choppiness, and it looks fantastic. So there you have it. RollerCoaster Tycoon World. Maybe I'll have a better video sometime in the future when I actually start to understand things more and my patience is a little greater than a few minutes. But if you do have the patience and you do have the creativity, I would strongly recommend getting this game. Uh, Maybe waiting till later after it's not early access and it's able to do more things, unless you want to really support Atari, which is one of the reasons why I got it, because I played all the original RollerCoaster Tycoons and I love the franchise and I want to see it keep going, so I'm gonna support it. Um, but it's got some serious flaws still, so I would take it with a grain of salt and just kind of go with it and pray that it does get better. But otherwise, if you want to get it, go for it. It's awesome. Use your creativity skills. Make some crazy stuff. You can save that stuff. Put it onto the workshop. Have other people use it. I've yet to see it yet. I want to go in the workshop actually. I'll probably do it later on. I want to see what kind of crazy stuff people have made, because people out there have the patience to do it. I don't. I don't have creativity either, but there's stuff out there. I would recommend checking it out. But until then, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I make some new videos here and there. And I will see you guys next time.